Hey, YouTube land, how's it going?
Hey, can you hear us? Having technical difficulties continuously.
Yeah, StreamYard's doing its thing again. It was buffering on me and I almost had to restart it, but I think we're okay. So just, you know, yell at me in chat if we're not, and I will stop and, see what I can do, which is usually not much, but we will give it a try. Hey, Polly, Victoria, Aaron, and who else was here? Sharon, I think, right? I got to scroll up. Yep, and Sharon. And any of you lurkers, because there's more. There's 12 of you here and not that many in chat. Hey, Carla Marie, good to see you. Oregon, yeah, snowing, is it? We don't have snow. It's been warm. Weird. Yesterday was what, 74? 74?
Been high 60s, 70.
Yeah, 67 right now. So we're gonna take it.
I'll take it all winter.
Hey, bless mama, good to see you. Hope you're getting things going there. She's trying to get it finished up so she can go on a vacation to Colorado. Go to Oregon. They got snow. She wants snow.
Colorado.
So how's it going? Hopefully everybody's feeling good. Rain.
I like rain.
As long as it doesn't freeze. Well, they got the rain snow thing going on, so family Christmas party. Yeah, she's going to son's house, I think, with little ones and things.
No, that's good for Christmas.
Yeah.
It's little ones, none around here.
4 feet. Oh, lordy, woman. That's why we don't live in Maine anymore. Oh, man. All right, so we are going to talk about living life on your own terms, nicely, and why it's okay. And we're going to start it out with the Abraham Hicks card. So let me pull that up, and Doug will read it.
Okay, we picked it this morning, and
that's as big as I can get it, guys. Here, I'll even take us out.
I'll read it.
Can you hear us now?
Did they hear the card at all?
They may not have heard the card because I forget when I share those card pictures. I don't know why it shuts off the microphone, and I don't know why because it's not muted on my end. So Doug's going to read the card again, and we'll try this again. Sorry.
No sound.
I know. Sorry. We're trying again.
Are they there?
Yeah, they are. They're just, yeah.
My joy doesn't depend upon the approval of others, is what it says on the front. My joy does not depend upon the approval of others. And then on the back, for the expanded thought, it says, no effective guidance will ever be achieved by seeking the approval of others, for they all desire different things of you. Yeah, constant, pure guidance from source comes forth from within. It is always there. And that's what we're talking about. Getting acceptance from others Comes from, yeah, you have to have your own drive from within and your own and know what you want and what you need, but still be nice.
Yeah, well, you know, if your needs are hurting somebody else, that's not cool. I mean, you can't just go around, well, I just need to sit here and have someone else pay my bills for me or whatever. I mean, you got to do your own stuff, but you don't have to feel guilty about doing your own stuff just because you didn't live up to society's rules or other things. But I actually have a couple videos that'll explain that much better than Doug and I can, because we babble too much. But anyway. So yeah, it's just we're allowed to be happy, which I think people forget. What was that saying? My joy doesn't depend upon others' approvals. We're actually, we forget that and I think people go overboard. You can't live in like euphoria 24/7, because again, we need the contrast to understand that good times and bad times, that's what makes good times good, because they're not bad. Yay. But you just can't live in euphoria all the time. I'm pretty happy with being balanced without anything really good or really bad happening over the course of the day. That's a good day for me. I'm good with that. Things just, I didn't break my favorite glass or drop the steak knife on my foot like Doug almost did 2 days ago.
Did I?
You jumped quick. He's still got reflexes, but I mean, again, I'm always looking for those silver linings, and even if they need a good hard polish, they're still there. Babbles are good, yeah. All right, well, look, I got a video. I think you guys will like it. It's called Live on Your Own Terms, Not Society's. This is from a younger guy's perspective, but, that's okay too. Share screen. Okay, everybody ready? I got to leave my little picture up there, guys, so that, I'm not like stealing people's stuff, and I'll give you the link for it and all that good stuff too. Here you go.
Why do I feel so behind? Everybody else around me is graduating college, having kids, buying houses, getting married, while I'm sitting here with $2.34 in my bank account. Where did I go wrong? That's how plenty of us have felt at one point or another. Society gave us this rule book on how to be happy, and we missed the mark. We didn't do things on time, we didn't follow what they said, and now everyone around us is living seemingly perfectly happy lives. And where's this here? Or is that really the case? Why do people want others to be like them? Well, it's because society runs on conformity. It's something you may not notice at first, but when you really pay attention, it jumps out at you. There's things you're not allowed to say, there's things you're expected to do by a certain age, there's things you're expected to not do by a certain age. Essentially, you're supposed to fall in line. And a lot of folks love the idea of control and conformity, even though they don't really realize it. They only feel fulfilled and normal when everybody else is the same, or when everybody else has the same ideology as them. So ultimately, the problem to me is when people start to impose their beliefs, goals, or personal aspirations on you. I think one of the easiest mistakes that people tend to make is that they link their happiness to other people's goals or what they think other people want in their lives. So they think, okay, let me do what they do because that's what's going to make me happy too. And one of the biggest lessons I was taught in life is just that you shouldn't covet what other people have because you don't really know how they got it. You see their degrees, but you don't see their student loan debt. You see their house, but you don't see that they're house poor. You see that happy couple, but you don't realize that they have tons of problems, all those nice pictures they're taking on social media or whatever, like that's just for show. You see their corporate job, but you don't see their politics. So for me personally, I'm always asking myself, what is the cost of doing this? Is it worth it? Is this really what's going to fulfill me or make me happy when it comes to anything I do? Because the truth of the matter is, following the life script that those other people or they give you, it's not going to make you happy. And if I train you to believe that there's only one way to be happy, you're eventually going to believe it. It's crazy that by 25 years old, a lot of guys sort of jack their lives up. You think you're ready for kids. You think you're ready to take those next steps in the relationship. You think you're ready for those $900 a month car payments. But honestly, it's really easy to handcuff and trap yourself because you don't necessarily understand things on the fine print side. Tons of folks mortgage their future because they want to get everything right now, not knowing that they'll spend their present and their future paying for it. That's why learning to take your emotions out of the equations is usually for the best. And certainly, one thing that's clear to me, hasty people are prone to bad decisions, and they, whoever that may be, will take advantage of it. And speaking of traps, One of the craziest things about our society is that being in debt is so normalized. Anytime you buy something with money you don't have, you're essentially signing up to being forced to work for the next X amount of time to pay for that purchase. It's the byproduct of the system being designed to trap you. They raise the price on everything, they increase cost of living, which causes you to have to spend outside your means, right? Then you get trapped in your job, you get trapped to your living space, trapped to your spouse, trapped to your vices, trapped to your consumerism. Now, remember how before I said that society runs on conformity? Well, if everybody else signs up for this stuff, then you'll say, oh, well, what the damn? I guess I'll sign up for that too. So the more I think about it, the more I realize it seems like they have no problem giving us things like credit cards or loans or student loans or personal loans and all those other stuff, right? It's so easy to get those. But when it comes to getting a raise at your job or making more money or having to get another income, they make it like it's pulling teeth. Hell, in cases like student loans, you can't even file bankruptcy on it. They make it so easy to get, but it's pretty much impossible to get rid of. In other words, many things are easy to get into, but hard to get out of. But the thing is, nobody warns you. You better go to school right away, but they won't tell you what to go for. Then when you're struggling to pay back loans, they'll blame you for not knowing. It was your fault for taking out student loans at 17 to 18 years old. It was your fault for not knowing that inflation was going to kill the value of your dollar in a few years. The real question is, why is this stuff not being taught to people in their 12 years of primary education? Why are they being taught about trigonometry and the 2,000 different kinds of plants that you won't remember anyways? There was ample time, but nobody cared. That's just one example, but people love telling you what to do. But then when it fails, they'll say you didn't pick right, or you didn't do it right, or you didn't do X, Y, and Z. And let me tell y'all something. Lots of people have mastered the art of doing the dumbest things, but making it look good. Stay in your lane. The dream they're pushing onto you is going to cost a hefty price. $700 car payments, $70K in student loans, $5K engagement rings, $10K in credit cards, $300 houses, $30,000 weddings, $20,000 vacations, $100K per child. The modern American dream is about obtaining instantaneous luxuries in exchange for a life of servitude and debt. The more debt you maintain, the more luxuries you're allowed to have. And if you ain't careful, you'll find yourself in a pair of golden handcuffs. And the golden handcuffs are definitely a real thing. Essentially, it's like keeping you in a cycle of maintaining your status and how you're being perceived by having to work constantly to pay for the things that you're showing off to other people. In other words, the system has many ways of getting you. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you honestly don't have to. If you want to have kids, do it. If you don't want to, then don't. If you don't want to get married, probably a good move. You want to? Not my cup of tea, but I won't knock it. Don't want to go to school? Don't. But stay disciplined too, or else you'll be playing round robin with random jobs for a long time. Bottom line is, everything ain't for everybody, and everything doesn't work for everybody. There will always be a cost, a benefit, and an opportunity cost for anything you do. So in conclusion, don't live your life based on the default settings. Live on your terms, not society's. Give yourself time and an open mind to figure out what you really, really want to do, and also to know what's even possible. Many will steer you wrong, but that's because that's all they know. But ultimately, conformity breeds content. As always, if you enjoyed this one, be sure to like this video. Check out my newsletter where I share tips and thoughts just like this straight to your inbox. And yeah, as always, subscribe for more. Appreciate y'all.
There you go. Hey, well, we're glad you made it, Rob. We were having internet problems when we started. We weren't sure people were going to be able to hear us. So it's going around. So, yeah. So, he's a young guy, but pretty much that's how we were all programmed, as they like to say. We're supposed to do these things. Well, why? I don't know. That's why I've been the black sheep of the family, because why do we have to do these things when they don't make us happy? And it's just too much work, and it's just not worth it. Hey, Sharon, you back? Glad you showed up. So yeah, it's just, I just found a couple of videos here to, if these videos are out there on YouTube, you're not the only person thinking these things. And, you got to give yourself permission to breathe, and you're allowed to be happy. You don't have to do things you really don't like. Sometimes we all have to do some of those things, but you don't have to do it all the time. You definitely don't have to do it for the holidays. I mean, Doug and I are here alone. We don't need all the stuff. We, we're really happy to just have time off and hang out. donkey update, Sharon. I'm actually kind of concerned that you think that we are the Petrichor Ranch rescue. We are not. They took that name a couple years ago. They got a 501c. We are not affiliated with them anyway. Our homestead has been called Petrichor Ranch since 2015 when we bought the property here in Arizona. They're happy and healthy and out there. Willow seems to be sorry. They're doing pretty good. Clear that up. Sorry, but book page, I'm pretty sure bad. Yeah, I can't fix it. We'll just wait it out. That's all I can do.
Can you see it here? Can you see
I got full bars on Petrichor Ranch. Our Starlink, but it's badly. I can't fix it, guys. I don't know. I may have to find another streaming service. I know a lot of YouTubers that use StreamYard have not been happy with its service lately.
the little monster guy?
Yeah, Maria, she's got no pants on again.
I put pants on today, Maria, for this.
Yeah, I made him wear pants today, just in case the camera comes on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now we're mostly back again. See, and you can see when I talk how it does that. So when it's not doing that, they're buffering usually.
Well, I've been watching videos where they buffer, but I think it's us all the time, not someone else.
Yeah, no, StreamYard's got some issue. Hopefully they're going to fix it because they're losing customers. I know some people are going straight off Facebook, which is harder to do. It's harder to share screen and stuff directly from Facebook. And I don't know, there's a couple other ones I have to look into. Pants freeze.
I'm with you.
Oh, Lord.
What was that last night? I came out here with a big shirt and no pants. It was freezing cold, though. Well, not freezing cold. As cold as it gets. Cool in here. And I made Ellen so cold she had to put on pants to cover up with her blanket.
I had pants on.
Her blanket.
I was covering up with the blanket from the couch because I was cold looking at him without pants on.
But when you told me I was cold.
Yes, because you were tucking your feet, and you don't usually tuck your feet. I'm a feet tucker.
Anyway, so we're not gonna do. We don't even have the porcelain tree out yet.
Nope.
I don't know.
Haven't even got the stockings out. Yeah, it's coming back. That's why we were just kind of babbling, Polly. I was waiting for the connection to redo its thing, you know. So we're doing better. So I'm gonna go to the next video while it's still working, so you guys can see it. And let's see. I shared that one. So I want to share this one.
Oh my goodness.
Got to make her big. All right, make sure I get the volume. I have the volume down low because I was listening. Okay. Oops. Now I got to make her small again so I can go over here and share her. Well, it's a pain in the butt with all these buttons. All right. Now back here and big. Okay. We're going to try it. Get ready.
Hey, midlife mamas. After years of being your family's holiday cheer captain, are you already starting to feel exhausted before it even starts? I get it. The pressure to make everything perfect tends to suck the joy right out of the season. That's why in today's video, I'm sharing 10 things I quit after 50, the holiday edition. These are the changes that help me enjoy this season in a whole new way, and I think they'll do the same for you. This doesn't have to match my list, but I hope by the end of this video, you'll have some ideas of the things that are no longer serving you, and you give yourself permission to quit them so that you can fully embrace the joy of this holiday season. Everyone loves traditions, especially at Christmas. But sometimes things need to change. I've had two key moments in my life that made me rethink how we do the holidays. The first came when my oldest daughter, Taylor, was born. I grew up splitting holidays between my divorced parents, and it was exhausting. I wanted a different experience for my girls, so I decided to host Christmas Day and invited all 6 grandparents to come. It was a little awkward at first, but over time, they all became close friends, and my daughters got to enjoy the holidays all together. The second opportunity for change came in 2020, the year I turned 50, and we were in the middle of the pandemic. That Christmas, it was just the 5 of us for the first time. It felt strange, but it also gave me the chance to evaluate which traditions were actually meaningful and which ones were just adding stress. That year, I learned that simplifying the holidays can actually make them more fun. Stick around because some of these might surprise you, and I'd love to know what you add to the list. It might seem obvious, but the first thing I quit was insisting that Christmas traditions stay the same. Now, when the girls were little, of course, Santa and Christmas morning were a huge deal. And going to Advent workshop at church where we made the Advent wreath and went through that. But as my girls got older and now that they're adults, I keep checking in with them and asking them, what is the most important traditions for Christmas for you this season? That way, we're really continuing to evolve what our Christmas looks like. Last year was our first year without Lauren. She was at her in-laws for Christmas. So pre-Christmas, we had a family minute to win it game. And it was so much fun. Now I'm going to ask them again if they want to do it this year, but we keep changing so that everyone is enjoying the holiday without feeling like an obligation to stick to an outdated tradition. Now, the second thing I needed to quit was more of a mindset thing. And with my birthday being in December, it was an extra challenge. But I had to quit treating the whole month of December like a free pass to eat whatever I wanted. Of course, there's going to be some special treats and special foods that you don't get but once a year. But when you look at the calendar, it's really just a handful of times throughout the whole month. The rest of the meals, you can stay on track. You can schedule your workouts around the different activities you have planned. And then come January, you're not going to be 5 pounds heavier, trying to get on the new diet craze and whip yourself back into shape. You'll enter January without the regrets. So I highly recommend finding balance for December. Enjoy the treats, but then the rest of the time, stay on track and take good care of yourself. If you don't even know where to start to create habits, comment habits and I'll send you my free easy habit guide. The third thing that I had to quit piggybacks off of that, and that is waiting till January or New Year's to set new goals. Instead, I start thinking about it now. And December is the perfect time to start practicing some of those new habits that you really want to dial in next year. Figure out which ones you really want to lean into and which ones maybe need to be put on the back burner. This also helps you stay more on track when you have that goal already set. But think about it. What kind of person do you want to become in 2025? Start thinking about the habits that that kind of person easily does and take baby steps to start creating them. The fourth thing I had to quit doing was trying to please everyone. It's a losing battle and it just left me exhausted. Now I say no to the things that I just don't want to put that effort into. And you know what? People accept that because they're still coming to my house on Christmas Day and we're enjoying a big family get together. So it's okay if the menu changes a little bit or we do gifts a little bit different. They've learned to evolve with us. And being able to say no to the things that no longer serve me is so empowering. And I think doing was adding to the calendar. It's so easy to say yes to all the holiday get-togethers and activities. But in the phase of life I'm in now, I like some slow down time. A dear friend gave me this poem framed in a little Christmas frame that I'm going to read to you that I think really captures how if we can just learn to be a little less busy, it allows room for that joyful reason for the season. If as Herod we fill our lives with things and again with things, if we consider ourselves so unimportant that we must fill every moment of our lives with action, when will we have time to make the long, slow journey across the desert as did the Magi, or sit and watch the stars as did the shepherds, or brood over the coming of the child as did Mary? For each one of us, there is a desert to travel, a star to discover, and a being within ourselves to bring life. The author's unknown, but I just think that captures it, allowing for more stillness. I love sitting in the morning drinking my coffee and just looking at the lit up Christmas tree. I like reading my Bible and going through the Christmas story. I like some of that slow time to just fully embrace what the reason of the season is. So what could you let go of on your calendar to give you more space? Now, number 6, you probably all will agree with me. I quit making everything from scratch. I look for things that are ready-made that are going to make some of those Christmas meals a little easier. Now, it's a little extra challenging because my husband and 2 of my daughters are celiac and the other daughter and I are gluten-free. So there's not as many prepped items, but where I can order food or have some of the steps already done, I'm taking the cheat code on it and making it easier on myself for those special meals. I don't want to be stuck in the kitchen. I want to be part of the festivities, enjoying all the get-togethers and laughter with my family. Number 7 thing I had to quit was holding on to all of the holiday decorations. A couple of years ago, as I was putting the Christmas decorations up, I really evaluated what was left in the box that I didn't put out. Did I really still need it? I had forgotten about it. And this year, when I got out the boxes of Christmas decorations, I used everything in it. Decluttering your holiday stash makes room for the things that you truly love. This next thing I quit has taken some time. As I told you, my birthday's in December. My parents were really good about trying to keep the 2 holidays separate. So we didn't decorate till after my birthday, and it's in early December. And then as I was an adult, we started decorating right after Thanksgiving. But I think it was last year, I started not waiting till Thanksgiving to decorate. I decorate in November because it's so many different decorations. I want to enjoy it for longer than 1 month. I know some people think that that's skipping Thanksgiving, but I'm enjoying my Christmas decorations for 2 months instead of just 1. And I quit worrying about the right time to decorate. And maybe you're on the flip side and don't want to decorate much at all. That's okay too. Find what works for you. Number 9 was an easy thing to let go of. Remember back in the 90s, early 2000s, everyone was sending the cute little Christmas card and the Christmas letter. And that fell on my shoulders. Oh, it was such a beating to get that perfect picture where everyone's looking at the camera and smiling ahead of the time, and then stuffing all the envelopes, getting all the addresses. And then you realize the cost of the cards and the postage and just the time. I easily let go of this, and I've never looked back since. Now with social media, we don't need those yearly updates because we're seeing it in real time. I have let go of the guilt and have stopped doing these Christmas cards. Curious, do you still send them? And the last thing I quit might seem a little strange, knowing that I love and fully enjoy my Christmas decorations, but I start taking them down sometimes Christmas night or sometimes the day after Christmas. I like that transition period to the new year. It's the perfect time to get my house back into order, get it clean from all the holidays. I like to start early and end early. Letting go of what wasn't working for me brought me more joy and peace to my holidays than I ever expected. Ready for more tips like this? Be sure to watch my original 10 Things I Quit After 50. It's packed with more ways to simplify and thrive in midlife.
Well, there you go. You've been given permission to just be, folks. Who are you trying to impress anyway? See, Sharon, if that makes you happy, that makes you happy. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. That's the whole point. We have these rules. Again, run the dishwasher twice, right? I forgot that one for today, but it applies. It always applies. I'll see if I can find that one later and put it in the comments below this video. But yeah, run the dishwasher twice, folks. Do what you got to do to be happy. Again, without hurting other people. That probably should be first. Don't hurt other people, but you are welcome to be happy. You're allowed to be happy. It's okay to be happy. You don't have to do.
There's so many ideas of what should happen, what you should do and should be. And, you know, it's not just the holidays, it's throughout life, and you don't have to.
And I think that's where a lot of the disconnect comes for people, is that they're like, well, I don't know. You know, I went to school and I got the job and I had the kids and I got the marriage and I'm doing the things and I got the picket fence and the dog and the cat. And yeah, I'm really just not really happy. Like, isn't this what I'm supposed to do to be happy? Well, maybe not. Maybe that's not your thing. Now, I'm not saying, you know, quit, but you can, you know, revamp things. You can, you know, like, we bought this house. It's kind of a weird, but anyway, we bought this house. It's this box house with like little rooms. And I just feel like, you know, I was just like confined. And what did I do? I went and took out the walls. And then I made a weird half wall with a little archway. And then I went and got the stick-on wallpaper that looks like rocks. And, you know, a lot of people be like, what are you doing? It's like, well, I live here in my house and I'm alone 99% of the time. And guess what? Makes me happy. I don't care if you like it, you know? So you can do that. I'm not hurting anyone. Doug doesn't mind. He's not here, and most time he's sleeping. So he doesn't know. He doesn't know what the walls look like. He doesn't really care.
I'm awake.
But, you know, stuff like that. I mean, we're not going to be doing the big decorations. I mean, a couple years we've done the whole roof line and trees and stockings and the whole 9 yards. But this year we're just going to chill out. We're going to have snacks. Doug got us some pepperoni and cheese to go on crackers, and we'll get some eggnog. We got to get eggnog.
And this tomorrow.
Just hang out, watch some Christmas movies. Again, I'm going to try to do that on Discord. I got Miracle on 34th Street pulled up, and I even found a little trivia game to play after the movie, or maybe before the movie, and then we'll see how wrong we were after. I don't know, but I'm planning this stuff, and Doug's going to be around, so we'll hang out on Discord and watch movies. You guys can join us or not. All of my links are at the top, pinned or under the video. So, don't tell me you can't find me, because it's all there. Oh, man. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. And some people really are going to be like, oh, you're not even doing the holidays. Well, for us, some downtime is serious holiday stuff, like just having off time. My all-time favorite is It's a Wonderful Life. I love Miracle on 34th Street. The Grinch, the original Grinch, and the other one's okay, but the original cartoon version. And Charlie Brown Christmas. And The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus, which I can't find to share anywhere.
And what else? And the other one, and that one.
Well, I like all the old claymation ones. Those are my fun ones. And no, the donkeys don't pull the sleigh because we don't have any snow. And we do have a cart, but neither Doug nor I know how to sit in a cart and safely get pulled. And the donkeys, well, Gypsy apparently does know, but she really hates it. But Willow, I think we would like to have her pull the cart. But we just, Doug's working and I can't do it on my own. And
I don't even know how to hook the tack up.
Yeah, we don't even know. There's a whole bunch of pieces and parts and buckles and long, long straps. And it's kind of scary. But we have all the stuff. 10 Commandments. Yeah, I don't like that one. I'm not into all
but Die Hard, definitely Christmas movie.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie, absolutely, positively. Ho, ho, ho. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, man. All right. Now, look, I know Melanie's coming on soon, and a bunch of y'all going to split to go watch her. So I got one more short video. It's like a 5-minute video. Woo. And then we're going to do a giveaway. So if y'all hang around to the end, I got a prize for you. So, yeah, hang on. Let me pull the next one up. Volume.
We live in a culture with lots of expectations. Everybody, from your family, friends, and even the government, want you to be something. This video will cover how to live life on your own terms and the importance of it. First, living on your own terms means you get to decide how your life goes. It's so important to stand by what you believe in and not let anyone else's opinions of you stop you from doing what you want to do. There are many people that go through life without their own plan. They might be following their parents' vision for them or what society demanded them to be. People that are like this are usually unhappy and unfulfilled because they are not using their talents and skills the way they wanted to. Once they get a lot older, they start having regrets and start thinking about what if. Regret is a very draining emotion and it makes life unenjoyable. When you start living life on your own terms, you become much more happier and fulfilled. You feel alive because you will be doing what you always wanted to do. Here are 7 simple steps to start living life on your own terms. 1. Dream a little. You have to have a vision for yourself to start. What did you want to be when you were young? What would you want to do every day if money wasn't an issue? We all had visions for ourselves before society or other people started crushing them. Recall what you believed was your true calling and ideal life. 2. Consider reality. Where are you currently? How long will it take to be where you want to be? Are you even working towards your vision? Also, consider if any of your past efforts can be used as experience. An example would be you're trying to start a tech startup and you tried starting a clothing business back then, but failed. Even though you failed in the past, you learned some lessons that you can use to help you succeed. 3. Assess your options. What can you change so you can get closer to where you want to be? Do you need to change your career, or start a side hustle, or move to a different city? Do you have to give up something? Chances are, something will need to change for you to get to where you want to be. If there are no viable options to get to where you want to be, either your vision is unrealistic and you need to change it, or you're not willing to sacrifice to a certain extent, so you should change your vision to something more suitable. 4. Talk to your family. You will feel more at ease once you come to an understanding with your family that you are not going to be what they want you to be. If you are constantly fighting with your family, it will wear you down. So even if you won't get their full support, you can at least eliminate a distraction. Understand this. If you were to make it and be successful by doing what you wanted to do, your parents will still be proud of you and might even start spinning the narrative about how they pushed you to be great. 5. Talk to those who have made it and where you want to be. It is very helpful to get the perspective of someone who is living life on their own terms. This can help you confirm where you want to go in your life. If you realize that you don't want to be in a position similar to that person that made it, go back to step 1 and think of a new vision. If talking helped you become even more driven, ask that person if they're willing to mentor you. 6. Make a plan. You're not going to get the life you want overnight. It might take you a year or 3, but you have to follow through. If you are not planning, you are planning to fail. Nothing is going to happen if you don't plan and have a sense of direction of where to go. Once you have the plan, break it down into smaller goals and milestones. It will help make your vision a lot easier and appear more achievable. 7. Take action. Nothing happens without action. If you don't start, you won't have any chance of living your dream life. I have a video that goes in detail about the importance of taking action, so you can check it out by clicking the card above. But what if you fail? Failing to reach your goals might seem like a terrible thing, but it is not as bad as it seems. If you wanted to be a musician, but you realize that your music sucks and no one wants to buy it, you can sleep at ease knowing you tried your best and realized it wasn't meant for you. That is much better than not trying at all and asking yourself, what if, every night as you get older and older. You can always start over with a new vision for yourself. The lessons learned from failure will get you one step closer to your new vision. Are you living life on your own terms? Leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos.
There you go, guys. You know, that's a big part of it. A lot of people want change, but they're not willing to make change in their own life to get what they want. Sometimes you got to change jobs to make more money, to be happier, to get away from the idiots you're working with, whatever the situation. Sometimes you got to move. Sometimes you got to become uncomfortable to grow. And it's not always something people are willing to do. But if you're not willing to do it, you really can't just blame the world for your problems because you control it.
Yep. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell, really. I'm still thinking about that movie that Polly was talking about. Did they all have to go to a resort to do something?
No, that's a different one.
That's a
I
different
can't
one.
remember that one. Does anyone know what the name of that one is?
It had famous people in it too. They all had to go help the old army buddies help a guy that had a resort put on a show at Christmas, and there was a snowstorm, of course. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Bless Mama's on her way out. She's got to go. Bye. Oh, that's you.
That's me. I'm just trying to put up
Put a
some
number
info
in.
here.
Put a number in rig.com.
Rig.com.
Rig Nation from the Silver Stacker guys. Anyway, 22. We got our first number is 22. What number's in?
Did I share that one? Yes, I did. I'm going to share this one.
No.
I got a couple links to share with you guys while you're
Okay.
doing those numbers. White Christmas. That's it, Polly. I want to do that one on Discord. I love that one. Love it, love it, love it. I like musicals, so, you know. All right.
It Gets a Wonderful Life's my favorite.
Oops. Yeah, I love
I
that
love
one.
it.
Can't type here.
All right.
My fingers aren't working right. I got something in my keyboard making my keys stick. I have to clean it. All right, there's that one. So yeah, you guys can't really see a lot of this one because it's, you know, a little page here. If I can get the right one up, here we go. I'll scroll it for you a little bit. The giveaway we have for you all today, make sure you guys can hear me. I'm not muted. No, I'm not muted. Okay.
Good.
The giveaway we have for you guys today is actually a piece of white quartz and a piece of pink quartz that we found right here on our property. And the links I'm sharing here, this is for white quartz. And I know I'm scrolling fast and you guys won't be able to read most of this. But here you go.
It's so small anyway on my thing.
I know, but I'm going to read it to
Okay.
them. Hopefully, let me check. You guys can hear me, right? Yes. Numbers, please. 1 to 50. Don't duplicate numbers. 1 entry per person. And I got a random number generator that we'll be using. Okay. So you guys can hear me, I do hope. So white quartz, often called milky quartz. It is beautiful and versatile with a soft, cloudy appearance. It's a form of quartz known for its soothing energy and ability to amplify intentions. White quartz is associated with clarity, balance, and spiritual growth, making it a favorite among crystal lovers. Why is white quartz special? It is unique because it combines the amplifying power of clear quartz with the calming balancing energy of its milky hue. This combination makes it an excellent tool for healing, meditation, and personal growth. So it brings, clarity and peace. So, yeah, we want to send some of that to one of you guys. And then we have a nice, pretty piece of rose quartz, too. So let me get that one up. Make sure it's showing. Yeah, there we go. I'll get you that link. So you guys can read all this because there's a lot of stuff here. I'm just giving you the highlights. This is rose quartz. Oops.
This stuff is all over our acres. I don't know. It does not taste like salt. Don't lick the white one.
The white one's really, really pretty.
They all are. I love them.
No, but I mean, like this one has like some
I know.
sparklies, like right there. It's almost druzy. Like I mean, it's not, but it's it's got some nice sparklies.
I like to get a polisher.
The picture
I
I
should have
took,
got ourselves for Christmas.
we had one. Remember, we had one in Connecticut, and we sold it at the tag sale when we left.
Probably for $5.
So here, yeah, I paid more than that for it. That and the little metal detector. I mean, they weren't
We
high
don't need
yet.
that. We just need to polish and cut our rocks. We need to get some equipment.
So the spiritual meaning of rose quartz. Let's see. Key takeaways. Rose quartz is known as the stone of unconditional love and compassion. It promotes self-love, emotional healing, and the heart chakra. This crystal can help attract and nurture loving relationships. Rose quartz has a gentle, calming energy that soothes emotional wounds. Using rose quartz in meditation and crystal healing can open the heart. So there you go. All right, I got that one. All right. That does. Now I'm going to see if I can add this, and hopefully you guys get to see a little picture. Hang on to the end. There we go. Those are the two. Just so you know, they're very pretty. The picture doesn't do them justice. They're actually much prettier than that. And they're a little over 2 inches. So hopefully you guys, someone will want them. And that it'll bring nice energy from our home to yours for the new year. So,
Oh.
what?
I'm
What are
playing
you
with the
doing?
laptop over here. No, I'm good.
Stop
I'm
it
good. I'm in
now.
good shape. So I was just seeing how many people, because we got like 3 numbers.
All right, I got 7 people in chat. Come on, guys. Throw me some numbers. Tell you what, I'll let you go for 2 because I'm going up to 50. Throw a number between 1 and 50 in chat. Don't duplicate anybody's number. Or if you do, whoever put it in first based off StreamYard, my end, not yours. Not salty. Yeah, well, Doug licks things. You got to watch him.
Not all the
He's a
time.
weirdo. Doug's a weirdo.
Very nice.
All All right, I'm getting the number generator up. Let's see. Make it big so they can see it. Do.
It's not up.
I know, I'm working on it. I gotta pull it. I gotta get it up here so they can see. Share screen.
Looks like Yankee Stackers. If you guys never watched Yankee Stacker, he has the giveaways, and some of the folks think it might be rigged nation, but I think it's just a joke.
Yeah, I think they see that.
Yeah, not yet.
Why not?
There it is.
All right. Now that's just a number. I was just testing it, make sure it works. So don't
Right.
freak out. It's not going to pull them out of chat. You guys are going to have to put them in yourself.
You put them in yourself.
Well, like some of them will pull things from chat,
Yeah.
but it's not like that. All right.
Pull names from chat. Yeah.
Right. Names or some you can put in words, numbers, whatever. All right. When you see stop, that's it. No more numbers entered then. Why is it giving me a hard time? It won't type in my chat bar. There we go. Everybody. Last chance. Number 1 through 50.
I got the second one in. All right. I know people aren't really catching it, I think. That's good for Paula.
All right. Here.
What do you hear?
Oops.
I like that. Paulie. Getting it right in there. What's this?
Oops.
Oh, 30 seconds. Oh, lag times.
They got lag times. They got lag times. Gotta give them time. They gotta get into chat on their phones, and however that works, we wouldn't know.
I can't get it.
That's just my point.
Of anyone, I tried to the other day too.
But I'm just hoping that you guys got something out of these videos today. Just give yourself permission to just enjoy the holidays the way you want to enjoy them. If you go to someone's house, honor their traditions, but it doesn't mean you have to do it at your house. And if you don't want to bake 500 different kinds of cookies, we're making what, one, maybe two?
Two kinds,
Just
maybe.
Our favorite two.
Plus, we got to have the favorite peanut butter ones we can just heat up.
Yeah.
So-
Some pepperoni and crackers and some eggnog, and I think we're covered. Maybe a couple stockings and a ceramic tree. I think that's Christmas for us this year.
It
And
is.
I think it's okay. And guess what? The stuff that to be mailed hasn't even been wrapped yet. So that'll be late. And guess what? It's okay. And actually for my daughter, it's better because she goes to her in-laws. She isn't there. Her neighbor has to get her package. So we'll just mail it to her and she'll have it for New Year's. So, I just don't think it's bad to get packages after the fact. It's kind of a little
Stretches
a
out
little
the-
kick, because you get disappointed after your big fun Christmas day, and then we gotta wait for New
It's
Year's.
never a bad time to get a package.
Never a bad time to get a package.
Or money.
All right, 5, 4,
Going down.
3, 2, 1. All right, ready, Doug? You're gonna be scrolling, looking for the numbers.
What numbers?
I'm
it's
gonna
Do
go.
it.
Ready, go!
Let's see what it looks like on this. There it is. Stopped. With a 35.
35. So what do we got?
Nobody.
Scroll back up. We got no. Somebody, whoever didn't go over, the closest that didn't go over.
Wait.
All right, we got 22.
Karen's tree is ceramic too. That's weird.
45. That's over. 9. 38. What was it? 35?
It was 35.
4. Okay, so 22.
22.
No, I lost it. Who had 22? Maria.
So, Karen, is your tree, how big is your ceramic tree? Because ours is a Kincaid, like a couple feet tall, plug it in, has little scenes on it. Someone Kincaid is
Thomas.
Thomas Kincaid is kind of a artist guy. But I think we need like a 2-foot tabletop. That's all we need, a little tree. I'm going to do a tree next year. Next year, we're going to do a tree. I declare a decree. We'll see how we go.
There we go. All right, girlfriend. I will ship those to you with the Christmas presents I have to ship.
So don't expect them anytime soon.
No, they're for 2025.
Okay, good.
We're sending her love and clarity and balance and you know,
Good.
all that.
We're all gonna
From
need
our
that
house
in
to yours,
2025.
Maria. From our house to yours.
Yeah.
1 foot. Yeah, ours is what, like maybe 18 inches?
Yeah, maybe it's more
Maybe
than a
it's-
foot.
Maybe
but
it's a 2-footer.
maybe 2 foot because it's pretty wide, the base.
Yeah, it's really cute. I showed it.
Maybe-
I don't know. Go back on a couple of our lives. We were talking about Christmas. I pulled
You
it up.
showed it? I don't think you
Yeah,
did.
I did.
You know when I was
I
here.
found it.
I don't think you did.
So yeah, so here's your rocks, Maria. They love you. So yeah, guys, that's it. Y'all can go play with Melanie now. She's doing mysteries and margaritas at 5. So you know that can always be fun. You never know.
we'll probably
You
come in.
never know. Ours too, from you too, Maria. So yeah, guys, we'll be around. What do we got? What is the date? I don't even know what
22nd.
day it is. I don't know what's
22nd.
going on. It's Sunday, right? I got that part. And my question is, let's see. So Christmas is Wednesday.
Yes.
So yeah, I'll be on Tuesday and Thursday, and then we'll probably be back on again on Sunday. I don't see any reason for us not to be. So, well, Maria, after Doug licked him, I did wash him with soap and water. But they've been.
But you don't need to lick them.
But then I also put them into my my moon water that I left out under the Virgo moon. And so they've been charged up, and just put them out under the next full moon. And they bring you good luck and love and prosperity and clarity. Although clarity's a little scary these days, but we need it anyway. So,
Yes.
but again, my joy doesn't depend upon approval of others. Don't forget that, guys. So you know, we love you. And as always, sending much peace, love, and harmony from Petrichor Ranch in Arizona. Y'all get some sun, find a reason to smile. And don't forget, we send you big hugs.
Merry Christmas.
We'll talk to you Tuesday. Will you be home Tuesday, Doug?
Possibly.
Doug might even be here for the Tuesday, Thursday live. So you get bonus Doug this week if you're around. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye now.